Yes, I will. The secretary's putting Mr. Valentine on.
Great. Okay.
Hello?
Oh, Dr. Weber. Sorry I couldn't get back to you earlier. I was tied up.
Oh, that's all right. You called. That's what's important.
Why did you call?
To tell you that we have some definite proof that Robert Scorpio and Luke Spencer got onto Cassadine's yacht.
Are you certain of that?
We're positive.
And your daughter?
Well, unfortunately, we don't know about her. That's why I'm calling mainly and hoping that you can help us.
She didn't get on the yacht with Scorpio and Spencer.
Well, we have no proof of that, but do you know anything? Can you help us?
I've had a talk with Mikos Cassadine. He's the eldest Cassadine brother.
And?
Well, after talking to him, we know that our fears about the Cassadines were well-founded.
Do you think they have Laura?
We don't know.
Is there any way to find out?
Well, we have every reason to believe that Cassadine will try to get in touch with us again very soon.
We would like to know what's going on. We want to find our daughter.
Dr. Weber, I know how you feel, and I realize how frustrating this must be for you. Please be patient, and thank you for your help and understanding.
Mr. Ballantyne. Patience.
What?
Understanding. Be understanding. Well, I happen to be very frustrated. That's what I am.
What did he say?
We told him more than he told us. I mean, he's got an agency filled with agency.
Yeah.
We happen to know more than he does.
They don't know where she is.
All he said was that he talked to Mikos Cassadine, who is the eldest Cassadine, and their fears are now confirmed.
What fears? What fears? What? Didn't he say what his fears were? What is he talking
Waste
about?
time to ask.
Hi. What? Can I have some hot chocolate? It is really cold out there, and you really hit the spot right now.
In a minute, Amy.
Well, this sure is a cheerful group. Let me guess. Another huddle over Laura?
Amy, would you get out in the kitchen and get some hot chocolate?
Gee, all this gloom reminds me of last summer.
What are you talking about, Amy?
You don't remember? You were all shook up when Laura took off with Luke for Butcher's Hollow.
Beechers Corners.
Same diff.
Amy.
Beechers Corners. That's it. That's it.
What's it? What?
Listen, Doc. How'd you like to go for a little drive in the country with me? What do you say?
The Beechers Corners. I'm ahead of you.
Hello.
Mrs. Whitaker, we were wondering
Oh,
if you'd
don't
give
stay
us...
outside in the cold. Come on in.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thanks.
Now,
Nice.
what can I do for you?
I'm Dr. Rick Weber. This is my wife.
I'm Dr. Lesley Weber.
Well, why, you must be Lucy's mom and dad.
Laura.
Well, Lucy, I knew her best as Lucy.
Of course, yes.
Oh, I'm so happy to meet you.
It's nice to meet you, too.
This is
How are you?
the most wonderful room.
Oh,
Very cozy. Very nice.
thank you. Now you are going to stay for dinner. As a matter of fact, you can stay the night. My husband's gone upstate to buy a tractor, and he'll be back in the morning. He'll be real pleased to meet you folks.
That's a very nice offer. We really appreciate it.
But we couldn't possibly stay very long. We certainly wouldn't want to intrude.
Oh, heavens, you're not intruding? Well, let me get you some hot cocoa.
Mrs. Whitaker, I know that the reason that we came to see you is because that we know you care about Laura.
Oh, why, yes. And Luke, too. Why, they're like our own children. There's nothing we wouldn't do for them. Is something the matter? Is something wrong?
Mrs. Whitaker, by any chance, is Laura here?
No.
You see, Luke had to go away somewhere, and We think he may have left Laura behind, and if he did, she would need a place to hide.
Oh, I knew something was the matter.
Why do you say that?
Well, both of them were here, but they were here separately. Neither of them are here now.
Well, you see, we can't find Laura. She's disappeared. Luke has disappeared, too, but we know that he got onto a boat, a big boat, a yacht. And he may be in a lot of danger, and if Laura were with him, she would be in a lot of danger, too. But the information that we've been able to get indicates that they might have been separated.
Oh, no, that can't be.
Why not?
Why?
Why, Luke would always have his Laura with him, wherever they were. You can be sure of that. He'd never leave her behind to face trouble alone. He'd have her with him so he could take care of her. Oh, I've never seen such love between two people as Whit and I saw between Luke and your Laura.
Go to my mother.
Thank you. Let's go. Come on.
There you go. Well, this much I can tell you. When Luke came here a few weeks ago, he was as upset as any man could be. One look at him and you knew he was in trouble.
Did he say what kind of trouble?
No. Only that someone was after him and he needed our help. That was enough for me.
He didn't happen to say where he was going.
No. All he said before he left was, "Promise me that you won't tell Laura." Well, I did. But when that poor child showed up here frantic and looking for Luke, I let the cat out of the bag. I feel real sorry about breaking that promise, too.
Mrs. Whitaker. Then what happened, please?
I tried to get her to stay. But she was as determined to find Luke as he was to get away from her.
And so, of course, she went after him.
Like a shot.
And did not say where she was going either.
No, that's right.
Of course.
The only thing she said was that Luke was in some kind of danger, and she wanted to be right there with him.
Of course she did, and that's exactly where she is right now. I just know it.
Oh, dear. I tell you, if any two people belong together, it's Luke and Laura. Why, last summer was something else. Whit and I still talk about it, and probably always will. When those two children arrived here, they brought such joy and happiness back into this old house. Why, Whit and I became alive again. Wait a minute. I took a picture of them the night of the big barn dance. Let me get it for you.
Oh, I'd love to see it.
Whenever I get to feeling sad or feeling sorry for myself, I just look at this picture and feel happy to know young folks like Luke and Laura. See?
That's the worst wig I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh, but I'll tell you, wig or not, she wouldn't have fooled me.
Oh. But I bet she could fool a lot of people all right if she really wanted to.
Oh, sure.
With that wig on, she looks a lot more like you than her own hair does. It sure changes her.
The wig.
Yes.
The wig.
Exactly what I'm thinking.
That's how she got on the boat. That's how she did it.
With her Lucy Johnson wig.
Boat? What boat?
Mrs. Whitaker, I will tell you in a minute, but first I have to say something extremely important to you. You are absolutely wonderful.
Oh!